Hello everyone, I'm CrypticFox, and welcome back to another live stream with oxygen not included. We are back in the horrible dark depths of our current colony. Oh god, the black we called this one. We're playing with a couple of mods this time around. There's a mod in here that makes it super dark like this, anywhere that's not lit up. And as you can see, we've gone with the whole pitch black look, so we're pretty much lost in the depths of evil darkness. Our duplicates are feeling the crunch. Whenever they're in the darkness, they get this this debuff that makes them lose some of their stats and stuff. But we're gonna try and continue on with this colony, and the further we progress, the harder it's gonna get because we can't see where things are around us. So if we have to find resources, we kind of have to dig randomly to try to score it or whatever. But welcome everyone who's here in the chat so far, or if you're watching on the channel afterwards, welcome as well. Special thanks as always to our top tier channel members: Zirian Zelos, Asgen Carlson, Matthias Z, Crystal, Nabs1, The Scrub, Still Snow, Toolkit 71, and Kathleen Hart. Thank you all very much for the support. So tonight, hopefully we'll manage to get through the night without any deaths. We've been lucky so far. I mean, granted we're only 28 cycles in, but this is sort of a unique challenge and I haven't tried out before. I'm thinking too that I might want to install another mod that gives us some additional light options. But I don't want anything that makes it like too crazy easy. Like if I could just set up 4 lights and cover the whole screen with light, that would be maybe a bit too much. But there is a mod that gives us some additional light options, like these little tiny ones and these other dome type lights that go in the background and that kind of thing. We'll see. I might have to experiment with it and see how it is. Hope everyone's having a good week. Welcome to enjoying your shut in and what have you. Hopefully we'll have a good night tonight as well. Depending on how much molten copper falls on the base. Oh yeah, we don't want to talk about the molten copper. We don't need any more of that. Choose a blueprint. I'm gonna grab the bomb lily seeds rather than another duplicant. We're gonna stay at about 6 duplicants for the moment, just because things are really kind of dark and crowded in here, and I want to make sure that we get a decent amount of supplies and resources coming in before we start to expand the base too much in terms of the number of duplicants. Haley with the super chat. Another mini Fox stream on the cards. Thanks for the super chat, Haley. I'm not sure. We don't have anything specific planned right now. At the moment, that was just sort of a one-off, but we'll see what happens, I guess. I'm sure she'll be interested in doing more of them now that we've done the one. All right, what do I want to research next? I should probably go into some more decor options, maybe. Or maybe even some more automation. We could save a little bit of power by not having our duplicants have all the lights on all the time. We could do something like lighting up the bedroom area and then turning off the lights when it's a sleep cycle. In order to do that, we would need, I think, like the time of day one. It might be the timer sensor that I'm thinking of. Might cover the time of day. Or the cycle sensor. Cycle sensor would probably be the one we need. So we probably already have that. Let's do some decor items, I guess. We don't have any reed fiber yet. But there is a Reco in the base here. So if we can get him wrangled up, we might be able to shave him up. Have a little bit of fun with him that way. Yeah, I don't know if it's the clock sensor. I think so there's a cycle sensor that does it, that we can use for that. Because, I mean, they're not really in here very often. Now, we actually have up here, there's some stuff that's dug out, too. You can't see it at the moment because it's off in the horrible, evil darkness. I'm kind of thinking, too, in order to conserve algae for our oxygen production, it might be worth sealing up the base and keeping it relatively small, and then making it so they have to actually go out through a little airlock or something to get into the different areas around them, so we can kind of conserve that way. Like we have an airlock down here that keeps the CO2 all trapped in here from our carbon for our coal generators. They produce a lot of CO2, so we have it trapped in there. But I think I should probably consider doing that in some other places too. Maybe we'll plan to do it like right up here. If we, I can't see what's on the side here. I'm pretty sure we only have 2 layers of, we have 2 layers of rooms. And then maybe we'll build a little something in here, like this. And we'll do the same thing on this side. Well, there's a little bit of hydrogen up here. Actually, getting CO2 up here might be a challenge. Maybe I should go with the hydrogen. Although I'm not sure where the hydrogen came from. We might have dug into something that released a little bit of it. Interesting mod. Yeah, it definitely makes the game very different. So you've got to like, you got to handle things in a very different way relative to what you normally would, which is kind of interesting. Let's go like this. I'm going to plan for my airlock just to be this way for now. I can't see over here, but I'm sure we can figure this out. There we go. So if they get that all built, then, actually, why did I build it so close on that side? Hold on, duplicants. Set that a little too close to the ladder. This mod needs a nightlight for bedrooms. Somebody likes to get into the bed before the monster grabs you. Well, the trouble is when they go to sleep, if there's light in there, it keeps them awake. So we don't want that. Oh, Myro can't get out of there. All right, we've successfully trapped the duplicant. Hooray for that. I wonder how quickly they'll build this. I think a few of them have been idle, so they might get to the building projects a little bit quicker right now. It's okay, we got Myro free. Okay, this needs to be deconstructed because I built that a little closer than I wanted to. Okay, so we'll go like this. Okay, so that way we'll have a nice little double airlock at the top, and then we'll still have this room up here we can do something with. Maybe we'll do like a... I think we did a dining space already, so we don't need that so much. Maybe we'll just leave it open for now. Give ourselves the opportunity to build something else in there. And we should probably insulate, too. What's our temperature? Well, I'm not going to be able to see the temperature overlay. Everything's fine in here, but I can't tell where I'm digging into. Not that this particular asteroid we're on has a whole lot of hot areas, but... 7 minutes in at a dupe stock. That should be a great night. It was only a momentary stuckiness. They weren't stuck for that long. Alright, so Myro we have ranching, that's fine. I'm gonna make sure we get I don't want to crank up to the top level yet. Even though their morale is in a pretty good shape relative to what their requirement is. There's not really any need to crank it way up high yet. That one's fine. Thomas. Yeah, if we gotta improve carrying for most of these, that would help. They can actually carry more stuff around, but it won't actually boost the morale requirement too much. There we go. That'll be helpful. In here, I really should build some of those lights. I'm going to put a duplicant sensor, maybe. Or actually, no, we'll use the clock sensor. So in the automation, we want this... where is it here? The cycle sensor. Well, let me set the lights here first so I know where I'm going to put these things. Okay, so if we put, I don't know, say 3 lights in here, and then we'll set a clock sensor on it. Now, once we actually get to the point where we've changed up duplicate schedules and stuff, we'll have to reset the clocks or what have you, but for the time being, this will work. It'll let our duplicants get a little more light during the day, and then at nighttime when they're sleeping, these will all turn off, and we won't need them to do that. I think we can kind of, well... I'll run it through the floor, I guess. This upper level, I can't really run it through the floor because of this door. I don't want the door to lock, so I guess we'll just go straight up and do the same thing up here. See how much they can reach. I don't know if we have enough refined metal for that, but we're going to find out. Who here has Xbox? Probably a whole bunch. Hey, Cryptic, can you give me some pointers on how to convert my channel into a gaming channel? That's not a small question. Yeah, I probably could give you some pointers. I haven't looked at your channel, so I don't know what you're doing on your channel just now, but that would probably be the first place I would want to start. Let's run, whoops, run some power in here. Oh, that reminds me too, this today we're gonna have to try to separate out our power grid a little bit. Because I have everything just on one big grid right now, and that's not gonna work for very long. So we end up to split that out. Yeah, if you want to start doing a gaming channel, I mean, first things first, you know, try to figure out what games you want to play because those will make a big difference. Suffocating. Who's trapped? Oh, Thomas. Okay. Go quickly, man. He's busy cheering instead of breathing. Yeah, there you go. Breathe. That's better. Breathing is superior to just cheering. I don't really need it that high up, but take all this out in here. Alright, there we go. Step 1, convert your channel to gaming channel by Fox. Look at your channel. Got it. Step 1, game. Step 2, game more. Step 3, continue to game. Step 4, profit. It's not really that easy anymore. So when you look at like the older channels, these types of Let's Play channels, they just don't succeed in the same way that they used to. So this is the kind of stuff that I enjoy doing because I just want to play the games. But the videos that actually do significantly better on YouTube in the gaming realm usually have more to do with doing something different or interesting in the game, and doesn't actually have to do with playing the game itself in any way that the game would normally be played. So it's a bit of a, it's not as not necessarily as simple as just like throwing videos. It depends on what your goal is, though. If you just want to have fun, then that's one thing. If you are trying to grow your channel and turn it into like a source of income with the hopes of like replacing a job or something, that's a much different journey. You have to be much more conscious about what you're playing relative to what the audience interest is and what the audience size is, and then, you know, producing content that people actually want to see. It's tricky. You don't know how to stream live. Well, that part of it's not too hard. It depends on what you're using. Like if you're using an Xbox, then you have to channel it through through a computer and stream it out, unless you're streaming to Mixer. If you're using a PS4, you can stream direct to Twitch. But not direct to YouTube. If you're using a PC, then obviously you can send direct to whatever platform you want to. Okay, this is not too full, so that's all right. Is our plumbing and everything working for the bathroom now? Yeah. All right, so our bathroom system's all working well. That's good. Call that a small miracle. We have a plumber, so I might as well empty out the pipes here. Drain all this out of here. Oh no, I forgot to set the timer. Okay, hold on. Alright, so active time. Active duration. It doesn't change anything on the wheel here, so I can actually see where it's active. Oh, because it's at 100%. Haha, there we go. Okay, so we want it to be like 90% active, but I don't want it to be active in the time frame when they're asleep. So let's see where they actually wake up. Oh, the clock's going backwards. That's weird. Okay. So if we set it like so, I'm pretty sure it needs to be like 90%. Yeah. Activation time. There. So I think that'll work. It's weird how this goes backwards relative to how it goes up here, but... Oh, I see what it is. It's because it's the arrow moving instead of the planet. Or the little asteroid. Alright, so that is set. Once I get the rest of this built up here, we'll have light up there too. It'll be good. I don't know if I have an artist, actually, now that I think about it. Food shortage. I personally hate the let's constantly try to break the game, let's just do stupid stuff all the time channels. Yeah, no, I get it, Rob. I mean, there's a different interest for everybody, right? It's just that depending on what you're trying to accomplish will depend on what kind of stuff you want to make. Some of those videos are making, those are the ones that have a potential to go viral and you end up with like millions of views versus a standard gameplay. Like when I go live and I stream something and then it gets saved down to my channel, almost all of the views are going to come from the time frame when we're actually live. And then afterwards it's going to sit on the channel and it doesn't tend to drive much traffic and much subscriber growth and that sort of thing. So realistically, these types of stream videos that I just saved down, not super successful if growth is the primary objective. Which is why sometimes I kind of debate about what I want to do in terms of recorded content versus stream content, because shorter videos are more clickable. But also, just playing the game tends to be less shareable, so it's kind of a weird dynamic. YouTube's a lot more complicated than it seems on the face of it. Okay, so I'm thinking what I'm going to need to do, maybe. Actually, I probably should have set these out a little bit farther. I should probably try to get into the point where we can start making some spacesuits or whatever. Some Atmo suits, because the Atmo suits actually have like a 2000 lux light on them also, which would be really handy for when the duplicates are out wandering around. We can see a little farther. The lights they have in their helmet are helping for those that have the right helmet. But it would be nice to be able to see a little bit more at least. I think I'm going to take the space that's up here that I now can't see, and we'll turn that into maybe our first ranch. I set this up for shine bugs, but I don't know if they've actually been using it, because I don't see any shine bugs anymore, aside from the one that's trapped down here. That's not so good. Oh, there's one there. Okay, there's a couple here, so they must have been taking care of them. Are they tamed at all? This poor Shinebug is glum. Wildness 100%. So they're not getting tamed at all. Apparently they're not calling them in to groom them. Let's make sure we have actually... Well, we have somebody who does have the ranching skill. Critter ranching. Let's check our priorities. Oops. Top priority, very high priority for Myro should be ranching. Since he's got that ability. I wonder if they changed it so you can't do this anymore. Maybe they decided it was kind of a weird way to cheat the game. It's a large enough room to be a ranch, at least. How many times can you break city skylines before it's just plain boring? Well, I mean, you say that, but look at Biffa, for example. He does those traffic videos for city skylines, and he's been doing them for how long? And those are generating huge traffic. He's gotten, you know, like a 100% increase in his views by switching into that particular type of content. So it's funny. Like sometimes there's just the demand for certain things. Have I seen the CMS20 trailer? No, I did not. I did not even know that it was in the works. I was sort of hoping it would be, but yeah, this timer's a little off. I was sort of hoping it would be something they were working on, but I hadn't seen it yet. I have to look for that. That's pretty cool. Oh, the shine bugs. I'm gonna have to put a door here that isn't a pneumatic door. Just so we can shut it down from the shine bugs. Or the spiffing bread. Yeah, the spiffing bread does his stuff by like he breaks games, right? So he finds like game breaking, I don't know, bugs or whatever. Drives his content off of that. So I mean, there's demand for all kinds of stuff. It's just a function of finding the stuff that people want to watch, I guess. I can't see anything up here to know where I need to dig, but I'm pretty sure I need to dig out in this area so that I can try to get these lights fixed. Choose a blueprint. I should probably keep an eye out for an artist. We're gonna need one. Speaking of, decorating, researching, tidying, suit wearing, decorating, tidying, and digging. Squeamish. This one's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna bring in another duplicant. We have 2 more beds anyway, and I need an artist so we can start doing some art. So we're gonna bring in Rowan. Who would like to be a duplicant in the colony? Actually, let's see. Let's check and see who we have in the colony right now. I can't even remember. So we have Distracted by Cheese, Christy Fee5 Fum, Myro, Haley, John Test, and Thomas Dorsey. But if someone would like to join the colony, just drop a comment in the below, and you can be the new and latest Rowan. Das Geist. Saw your name first. There we go. Print. We'll give you the skill for artistry so you can actually do some art. It's going to be pretty ugly stuff. You're going to make it first, but I guess that's all right. Art fundamentals. There we go. So now we got somebody that can actually go and carve these fancy statues. Now for the decorating, I feel like pretty much everyone should be low except for our artist, and we'll put our artist on a little bit higher. I don't want them to be maybe on top priority or max priority, whatever. I think they're the only one that can do it anyway, but in case it comes to, like, pictures and stuff, maybe. Here's to hoping there's no large water pockets above your base. There's one around here somewhere. I vaguely remember there's something over here, maybe. But guaranteed we're gonna have at least one instance where we run into one. So when you're digging around in the dark, you kind of can't help it. At some point, you're gonna bump into it. Let's see. What do we got over here? Look at fossil fuels, maybe. Do the other agriculture. Advanced power regulation candor. Let's do. Let's go through the low resistance conductors. Low resistance conductors might help, I guess. Okay, I'm sure that. Oh, they got this dug out. Okay, no, it's all fixed. Good. Okay. On this side of the ladder, I need to seal it off. There we go. They can build over top of that. Keep it isolated so we can keep the high gas pressure in here. We will need to do something about CO2 if this is the approach we're going to take. Oh yeah, we connected a tunnel under here. I kind of forgot about that. I'd like to get rid of some of the CO2 that builds up in here also, but I mean, it's not really a priority. It's just that the duplicants will start to get popped eardrums when they go in there after a time. Have a base and you got hundreds of shine bugs roaming around it. Your dupes have trouble sleeping though. Yeah, that does cause some sleeping problems. You can keep them out by changing your doors up, so the light doesn't shine through these airflow tiles anymore the way it did when they were first introduced. Let's set the. Well, actually, we'll start first just by setting the doors on this side as the mechanized airlocks, and we'll plug those in so they open and close quickly. And that will keep the shine bugs out in terms of the light from this side of things, as long as they get to it before the shine bugs fly in there. Up in here, I do need to get some light set up in here so I can do my ranching. I think that's right. I can't tell. I can't really tell what's been done about. And actually, I don't want it to be quite that way. I'd like to get a little bit more even spacing, maybe. I can't even tell how big this is going to be. Throw an automatic door on here. Don't worry about popped eardrums. It only happens twice if you don't have to worry about it anymore. Ah, fair enough. Cryptic, how old are you? I am old in the gaming world. I'm 43. I am not a spring chicken anymore. Okay, we need a grooming station in here. And then we'll also need things like critter feeder, because I'm gonna put hatches in here initially. Critter drop off will be good. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to expand out a little bit to the left hand side here. This isn't gonna be quite big enough. Nope. Let's get a ceiling tile on there. Okay, then it'd be great to get some light in here. It'd be awesome. Do maybe every 3 tiles, I guess. 1, 2, 3. There we go. That's gonna require power. Now this one I'm not worried about any sensors or anything, so that'll make it this a little easier setup. Just needs to be lit. Potential load is 1,350 on a current load of only a couple hundred. I gotta be a little bit cautious of that. There are some things in here that if we have them running all at the same time is gonna overload our power grid now. 43. Wow, your BD's on the 17th of April. You'll be 44. Well, happy early birthday. My birthday's rolling up in June, and then I'll be 44. So I'm not that far behind you. The grand scheme of things is not old. It's just like relative to like what you normally see in gaming. it's not young. Hooray! We got light already. Okay, that room up there is a stable. It's only 52 tiles in size, though. The stables can be a maximum of 96. So when we start to get a few more hatches in here, we're going to want this to get a little bit bigger. But in the meantime, let's start wrangling some of these. Wrangle you and wrangle you. Have I really only got 2 in here so far? That's a little weird. There's got to be some more hiding in the dark somewhere. And I want to set this for hatches, too. How are we going to feed these guys? Bristleberry, no. Dirt, no. It's too valuable. Meal ice, meat, muckroot, mush bar, mushroom, nutrient bar, omelet, sand, or sandstone. I'm leaning towards probably sand. What have we got for raw minerals? Sandstone, 80 tons. Sandstone it is. At 45, you should start digging your own grave. Oh, great. Thanks, Rabbit Dog. Have you done YouTube all of your life, or do you have another job? Well, YouTube hasn't been around that long, so no. I've had this channel, I think, maybe for about 5 years. But I do have another job. I work in business and operational efficiency, which, you know, I'm sure is super stimulating. Oh, there's another hatch there. But no, this is not my full-time gig. This is just something I do on the side because I enjoy doing it, and it doesn't hurt to add a little extra revenue to the family household. Yay, old people.
We're attracting all the oldies.
Okay, I want to dig out a little farther to the side here. I don't know what I'm digging into, but let's make this a little wider. I'm going to try and expand on my farm a little bit. This is currently 12 tiles wide, so let's go 12 over here too. Try to be quasi-symmetrical. We're kind of struggling for food at the moment, so it would probably behoove me to ensure that we're growing more. I can't even see where I'm placing these. I'm just muddle through that. Oldies but goodies. How many subs does one need before they can have access to super chats? That's a good question. I'm not entirely certain because they added the super chats in after I already had a channel of a certain size. You need to meet certain thresholds in order to have a monetized channel. So you have to get your channel up to I think it's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in the last year kind of a time frame before you can even apply for monetization. And then after you're monetized, that's when I think you have access to the super chats. You can't get them before that. Get Minnie Fox's channel going and she could make her own money and say I don't know if she's allowed to earn money at her age. She enjoys doing it, but it's not the kind of thing I want her to be focusing on as work at the moment. It'd be neat if one day the channel got to a size where I could just focus on this full time, because I constantly find that I've got different games and different videos and stuff that I want to do that it's hard to find time for, because, you know, during the day I've got a day job I got to work on. I don't always have time to work on this kind of stuff. And when I'm streaming at night and I'm live for a couple of hours, that sort of precludes the possibility of recording also, so it does tend to limit what I can make. But I'm not really at that point now. You only have one sub? Okay, so yeah, you're just starting out then. I would suggest then if you're like really just starting out, pick a game that you enjoy that ideally has some sort of an audience so that you're not just making videos for yourself. If you intend to kind of try to grow anyway. And stick in one particular video genre initially. Doing variety gameplay is a really tough way to grow. 6, 7, oops, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Thought I miscounted for a second. Stopped posting videos for a long time. Yeah, it happens. I mean, this is not an easy thing. I mean, the thing with YouTube is that literally anyone can do it, but not everyone can do it. If that makes any sense. There's like exceptionally low barriers to entry because you need very minimal equipment to be able to have a YouTube channel, whether it's gaming or something else. The equipment requirement is really minimal, but not everyone's going to be successful at it that attempts it, depending on how you define success. Okay, I want to see how big of a space here do I need to get to 96. Is it 22 times 4, brain, no, math hard. 23 times 4, 24 times 4. That's obviously 100. I think that'll get me to 96 there. Let's dig all that out. I'm gonna throw a floor in here so we can do some lighting above this other farm plot area. Haley with another super chat. New Zealand lockdown means more streams I can catch. Awesome. Thanks for the super chats. Yeah, the time of day that I stream doesn't make it ideal for people too, and that's purely because, you know, I work during the day and then, you know, I have family and stuff too, right? So other priorities and stuff. I can't tell what I got going on over here, but let's dig all this out if we can. Try and dig down here. Can't see anything. I need more lights. Get me the lights. These lights produce heat, though, which isn't going to be great for mealwood. Mealwood doesn't like heat. This is not something I can sustain for long before the heat starts to become a problem, I think. 1, 2, 3. There we go. More power. Oops. And I'm really going to have to start looking at that power grid now, because we're now adding even more on. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Need either talent, good looks, or charisma. How does Fox do it? No one knows yet. He's an outlier. That's right, I am an outlier. I don't have any of those things. I mean, part of it, too, is just a function of practice. It takes a little bit to get comfortable with the whole, like, playing games and talking and stuff. It's not necessarily super easy. I guess it's like a learned skill. I don't really care about the medical stuff right now. Liquid tuning. Let's look at HVAC, maybe. Nothing we're researching now has any real pressing need, but... That was brutal. Brutal, but accurate. Why is that so green? It's a light blue, but it's almost like a greeny blue. I wonder if it's because of the lights. Canada's America's hat? How do you know America's not Canada's underwear? Just saying. Ah, yes, Canadina, one of the most rare species on the planet, so maybe it's the, it's the rare, yeah, maybe that's what it is. That's why I need the expanded lights mod. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I couldn't remember whether it was smoother lights or expanded lights or what, so I didn't end up installing any of the light mods, but I feel like that made this room too big now. It's gotta be too big, right? It is. I need to build an end wall here. We gotta dig all this out too, because I don't know where I'm digging, but hopefully there's not water there we're gonna cut into. How much would the streaming stuff cost to do it on your Xbox? It depends on where you choose to stream to. So if you're gonna stream to YouTube, you're going to need a computer and an Elgato capture card. Or some other capture device in order to capture the gameplay. If you're streaming to Mixer, you can do it direct from your Xbox, and then you can use a headset that's already connected in, so your costs are very, very minimal. However, the thing with Mixer is if you're trying to grow a channel to a point where you can actually be earning some sort of income off it, your monetization options are really brutal on Mixer right now. But with Mixer, you technically could do it just with your Xbox and a headset. Which actually might be a good way to start out. It would be a good way to practice and get used to doing the streaming and the gameplay and stuff. Okay, so should I take a duplicant? I mean, that would get us to 8. I mean, we have just enough food resources right now, and we're expanding the farm, so I think we'd be all right. So what should we take? We have husbandry, cuisine, machinery, construction, science, and cuisine. I should probably bring another scientist in. I think we only have the one. Bubbles are always very handy. Iron gut, non-constructive though, which is kind of brutal. Decreased strength, falls asleep periodically. Alright, we'll bring in Bubbles. Bubbles isn't going to do any construction, which is really going to bite, but... Who wants to join the colony? You can come in as Bubbles. This will probably... We're going to probably stop at 8 duplicants for now, as we continue to expand a little bit. Light up the area a little more. I'd like to be a dupe? Alright. This can be... X Nedrath XIII. Okay, X Nedrath the 13th or something. Welcome to the colony. We're gonna get you a hat. I should probably put you on advanced research because we only have one researcher so far, and it would help speed things up a little bit to have 2 of you doing it. And then we'll set up your priority to look at researching. Also, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so we have 2 people focused on research. I should really set everyone not to do art, but I don't think they actually need to. Look at those beautiful sculptures you made. Oh, the skill right there. That's pure talent. Where's our artist? Oh my god. It's gonna take a while before we have enough skill points to get any kind of artistry going on. Lol. Raging is a good name. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you shout out there. Polani, your bubbles. I think I need a DSLR. Currently using a Logitech C920 webcam. Yeah, I know. I've never had a webcam, so I don't really know anything about them. I'm definitely not the person to ask about that stuff. You sure those sculptures aren't negative decor? Maybe they are. Maybe they are. They're made of granite, so they shouldn't be. Look at that. Plus 18. It's nature art. These are sculptures of trees that have been visited by beavers. It's very high-minded art. I mean, not everyone's gonna get it. I understand. It's fine. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, so many lights. So many lights. I've already put more lights in here than I think I've used in every one of my colonies combined. It's so crazy. I really should get some stuff planned to be planted here, so let's copy these settings. Bloop. Get all this planned out. Outside of a stable, there must be an opening here somewhere. That's okay though. The stable's really only good for getting them tamed or whatever, and then you're actually better off to keep them in a smaller space and just open it up so that it takes advantage of the space of the entirety of your colony. How's our power grid looking here? Yeesh. With one research going, we're tipping up right around the 750 watt mark. I'm gonna need to set up a power grid. I'm thinking probably this right-hand column is the best place to do it. I could run heavy watt wire out and then up, and then we can set off transformers on each floor and use one transformer per floor to control all the lighting and everything that's on it. I just don't remember what's right here. So I don't know what's gonna be dangerous. I think there was some slime lung stuff over here somewhere. Algae, dirt, sandstone. There's water right here, so that's good. Good times. Sandstone, fertilizer, copper ore, algae. I think we'll be alright. It's just this pocket of water here I'm going to have to deal with. So maybe we'll go this way. Let's, what the heck? Metals again. No! I need that metal. Alright, let's plan for something in here, maybe. Oops, I didn't put that down right. Do it properly, duplicants. Come on. Like so. All this needs to be dug out. Okay, and then from there, I'm gonna have to try and dump the water down maybe someplace lower. There's water down here. Maybe I can join the two of them together by dumping it straight down. Where was that water? It's way up here. My god, this is where it starts getting dangerous. Working in the dark like that when we can't tell what we're gonna dig into. It will get messy. Mistakes will be made. I'm gonna put like a light way over here on the... Oh, no, I'm not. Alright, I would put a light way over there if I had metal, but I don't. I know there's more metal down here somewhere. Okay, I need a duplicant to go down here. Here, you got a helmet on. You go down here. I can see where you can move, so that's something. Can't go any lower than that. What about higher? Where can you go? There, go there. Shine a little light for me. Okay, there is metal down here. There's copper and stuff. Okay. Let's peel a layer off of here. It's like a little beacon in the darkness. Who knows how to move vids from Xbox to an SD card if you can, or USB? I don't know that how long Xbox even, like, what the file size you can store is in terms of the time. So that might be a little bit tricky. Myro with the super chat. I'm late, oh so very late. Thanks for the super chat, Myro, much appreciated. Your duplicate's still alive, so that's a plus. We didn't kill you off for tardiness or anything. Call that a win. Let's put a storage bin in here. Wrangle that hatch. Ooh, gotta be careful don't dig anymore there. We could do with digging a little bit here. It's so hard to see. This mod makes the game really, really interesting in terms of gameplay. I have to expand so differently. It's like just little creeping movements outside of my colony to expand. I can't just like find a place I want to go and dig there. Beer candle on the water. Don't get eaten by monsters. I'll try not to. Somebody was threatening me that the Gru was in here. Fortunately, they were just joking. Oh, I forgot we had a snorer. All right, Christy, you need a different bedroom. You're gonna cause problems for all these duplicants over here. Let's give you your own private space over here. Swap this out for normal flooring. We don't have plastic, so you're not gonna get any kind of a special bed. So don't feel too special. A couple sculpting blocks can't hurt. You're gonna need a door. Oh god, no, not the sand in here. Okay, great. And then I guess we'll might as well just plaster right over the roof of this thing. Like so. Ceiling light in here. Connect this up to our fancy power grid, which is getting to the point where it's just stressed beyond belief. Connect that up. You're gonna need power for your fancy door. Look at that. Living in style over there. Alright, so that's assigned to Christy. We want this one assigned to Christy now. Now we'll get the snorer out of the space where all the rest of the duplicants are quote-unquote sleeping. This I need to set for critter eggs. Hatchlet. Hatchling egg and sage hatchling egg. Why not? Stick them all in here. Disconnect the bathrooms and let the defense... You disconnect the bathrooms and let the defense that this figure out how to use the... What? I'm confused. Snoring so bad they can wake you up in a vacuum. Yeah. Skill points. Wee! Hats. Let's see what kind of skill points we have here. What can we spend? I mean, their morale's actually in really good shape. Probably because they're eating their meals in a great room. We could bump that up, I guess. Get an even fancier hat. Super hard digging hat. I wonder if the light gets any brighter on these hats as they level up. That'd be kind of neat. Astronomy Research. I guess we could bump that up. I don't know if there's really a benefit to doing it right now, though. What do we got here? Actually, if we go this way, we can go into exosuit wearing eventually, so that's probably a good one to tap into. Myra with another super chat. Chat's telling me you tried to suffocate me. Oh, no, I didn't try to. It was just random happenstance. It was fine. It really wasn't that close. We rescued you. It's all good. Oh, storage bins are full down here. I was like, why aren't they cleaning up here? But that would explain it. I guess the hatches can just eat. Okay. I can't see over here, but we need to do some work over here now. Water down below. Right around somewhere here. Where was it? Where'd the water go? There it is. There's the water there, and we have water up above. So let's connect those by a ladder. That's in the water there. That's good. I think this is right around where I told them to build it. So we'll build up here to get the water up here. Once somebody goes over there, I'm going to set it up to dig a little wider because I don't think all the water is going to fit up there. Which could be a problem because it's going to wind up flowing into here. I love the plans for exosuits. The optimism is strong. Of course it is. As long as they stay fed, you know, then I'm reasonably certain we'll do okay. The tricky part is going to be as temperatures rise in here from these lights. That will complicate things. Unfortunately. But we have a reasonable sized farmland. We're already into the hatch ranching. I think we'll do okay food-wise. This little shine bug here is going to be our permanent pool light. It lays an egg. which hatches into the little shine nymph. The old one dies off. This one grows up, lays an egg. It's just going to keep an endless cycle of keeping one little shine nymph here in our water supply. until we tap the water down, and then it's that's going to be a problem. Got to spam cool air. Yeah, well, eventually we're going to want to cool the oxygen that we're producing. These things put out oxygen at 30 degrees, which is kind of on the warm side. If you look at the, where is it here? Oxygen diffuser. If you look at the oxygen, it comes out at least 30 degrees. It can be hotter depending on the materials we put in are hotter, so that's a little bit tricky. It does start to warm things up over time. More research. More research. This surfing thing would be great for relaxation, but I'm not ready to focus on that just yet. Our duplicants are not having stress problems. Ooh, let's go into solid transport. But nice to automate some of these things we're doing. That's Poolite 2 now, isn't it? Don't they only live for 25 cycles? They do live for like 25 cycles, so yeah, it's the second or third one down there. I'm not sure which. I guess the second. Fried mushrooms. Print those up. Thanks for the food. I will take all the grubs. Let's turn this off at critter eggs now. We'll dump that on the ground. How many eggs is that? One. They didn't pick up the egg that's down here. There's one sitting on the ground down here somewhere. Somewhere. don't really know where, but it's down there. I need a duplicant to dig here. I told them to build a ladder, and I just realized I didn't give them a way to get to the ladder, so that's probably important. There we go. Get that fancy shiny helmet over here. The ladder down is more important than the ladder up right now. Let's do that first. Food seems lowish. Yeah, it is. It is a little on the lower side, but it's going to start to ramp up really quick now that we have a little bit more mealwood growing. Normally need about 3 mealwood plants for every duplicant. We have 8 duplicants, so we're going to need 24 mealwood plants. There's 12 here and 12 here. Sorry. Yeah, 24. So we have 24 right here, so we have like 48 mealwood plants. We're going to be fine food-wise. Plus we have hatches up here for meat and eggs and stuff too. Got a sig pointing both ways. Do I? Why, yes I do. Let's just set the direction left on that. Oh, I still don't have a place to dump this nasty polluted water. I kind of wish I could just stick it directly into a liquid reservoir, but the bottle emptier sort of dumps it into an open space, so that's not really... Unless they gave a different way to empty, but I don't think so. I think they just have the standard bottle emptier. Oh, this bed is blocked. Couldn't see it due to lack of lighting. Yeah. I should actually throw another light in there. Okay, let's go like this, and then we will make use of some more automation. We'll throw duplicate motion sensor in here. What's the range on the motion sensor? Utilities. Might need 2 of them. Yep. So if they come in here... Ugh. Might need 3 of them. I'm gonna need more refined minerals, or more refined metals rather, and I already destroyed my metal refinement. That's less than optimal. What happened to the egg that was in there? Critter eggs. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, copy settings. Don't store critter eggs, you crazy duplicants. Oh, that's why my shine bugs have been going down. They've been storing the eggs. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad we spotted that. Okay, this needs to be hatch eggs. Actually, I'm not worried about the sage hatchling egg. Let's leave that one down there. I don't really want sage hatchlings. I should set up a kitchen for them. Oh, there's a good-sized pocket of water down here. Can I expand on this a little bit? I want this water storage down here to be a good size. Let's do a second ladder and we'll dig out even farther over here. Give a good amount of water storage so when that water breaks through from above, it won't overflow down here too much. What'd I eat? When? How many floors are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got basically 5 floors in here right now. See you, Larry. You should use 1 floor light instead of 3 ceiling lights in the washroom. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. The thing is, I wanted to put Decor in the middle here. Like, if you look at the floor lights, I can't really see the spread here, unfortunately. I've got light everywhere, so now it makes it hard to see. I think it's 3 out to one side and 4 out to the other. Or is it 4? No, it looks maybe 4 each direction it stretches. So it still wouldn't cover the whole thing, but it does do a reasonable job. Still, I'd like to put Decor in the middle here instead. That was my intention in leaving this gap here and over here. Hanging pot above the lamp. Yeah, I mean, it could do that, I guess. It's alright, we'll go with the double statue thing. Doesn't have to be perfect, just needs to be mostly functional, I guess. Okay. We're ready to start building this ladder now. Kind of like a light source up here to shine down here, too. Let's deconstruct the ladder at the top. Throw a light in here. Oh, I gotta wait till they do it. Thank you. Snap that onto the grid. What the? That's not what I was trying to do. There we go. Dreco around compost if you want to wrangle it. Yeah, we have a couple of... I don't have a place to stick the Drecos yet. I don't have a farm for them. I mean, I could put them in here, but they'll just add to the crowding. I need metal refinement. I want to set that probably up here outside the base. So we're not producing heat right inside our colony, so I'll set that up here maybe. That's going to require power too, because why not add everything to the power grid? This a new colony? Depends. Depends what the last time you watched was. We started this colony last week on Thursday. So yeah, it's pretty new. This is the second time we played it. I'm playing with a mod that actually makes things super dark. This is actually the lights out mod. And I have it set so it's pitch black. You can set it to a lighter setting so you can actually still see around, but I'm playing with it as pitch black, so everything around us is all darkness. And the only place we can see things is where we have things lit. And why is that saying no power versus just turned off? Oh, I broke the wire. That would do it. There we go. Yeah, I broke the grid, but we got it fixed. It's okay now. It's just a little broken. It's still good. It's still good. We are going to need other metals, though. What have I got metal ore-wise? A little bit of copper. Oh, we have iron. 9.1 kilo. Oh, that's only 9.1 kilograms. Never mind. Somewhere down here is more metal. I need a duplicate with a hat on again. You seem like a lucky candidate. All right, let's move you down here again. I want to see. Let's see where we can dig. Okay, this is all copper, but there's also a gap underneath here. I don't know what's underneath if we dig this away. Other than CO2. Let's throw a ladder here. I don't think I'm going to actually be able to collect the metal when I dig it, but I think it's just going to drop down into the void on me. Poor light bug stuck in the water. That's our pool light. It's fine. It's lighting up all the water for us, so we know where the our water's located. It's a constant light that requires no power. It's great. Found the water up here. I can't see whether it's... Oh, all right. It had a little more volume than I thought. Who's suffocating? Oh, God, no! You're gonna need a ladder, buddy. Oh boy, this is gonna be a problem. There's the ladder right there. They must have dug the tile out from underneath him. Okay, these are gonna be priority 9. Emergency in the pit! Get down there fast! Oh god, you're gonna die in the dark. It's a new duplicant too. That's not fair. Go faster, go faster, go faster! Okay, no, climb. Run! Run for your life! No! Oh, we almost got her out. Well, we suffered our first casualty. Trapped in a dark hole deep down in the depths of our asteroid. Oh, plus we got flooding in here. Oh, this is great. Oh, yeah. Okay, we got lots of water in here. This is good. Let's can we dig some of this out maybe? That was a little more water than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it'll help cool things down here, I guess. Look, everything's cooling down now. All the machines are cooling off. Perfect cooling. It's not even enough to flood it. That actually works out well. Side benefits. Oh, man. Can't believe we killed off a duplicant already. No, wait. I mean, yes, I can, but... Still, I can't. I wanted the duplicates to live. Why couldn't you live? So I should probably state my normal disclaimer at this point that if you do happen to make it into the colony, there is absolutely no guarantee of your continued survival or well-being. Let this be a lesson to all of you. Shouldn't have prioritized both ladders, just the bottom one? Well, that's alright. They got out. And then they died. Poor sad little duplicant. Alright, I have some refined copper here. I guess we can do some automation wires. This one here, I'm gonna connect up this way. So if either... Oh, shoot. That's gonna be a bit. Now I need to get the cannibalism mod. This duplicant's tasty. I wonder how you have to cook them when you're using the cannibalism mod. Do you use the normal grill, or do you have to use the barbecue system? Why do they have looking holes in the toilets? I don't really know. It's kind of a little weird. I guess that's an easy way of seeing if it's occupied, if you can see an occupant inside. The dig area tools mod's broken? What? They're picking up the copper that was left on top of the body. Poor sad little duplicants. I guess I can make my graveyard up here. I can't really see it, but this is where they can go. Let's make these out of granite at least. We'll go optimistic. We'll build 6 of them. Looking holes to maintain the dominance, of course. Yeah. It's just funny to see them peeking out while they're going to the bathroom. Nobody can afford dupe life insurance rates and Fox is the host. That's right. That's right, because insurance rates are all based on incidence of claim and other factors. So as soon as they find out you're going to my colony, the rates go sky high and nobody can afford them. Okay, we have that done. I don't have anybody that can actually do the solid transport, but maybe? This will go up here. Most of the research now is not in any way priority. It's not a priority. Okay, we can connect this here, and this to there, and that to there. There, so now if a duplicate runs in, the motion sensor should turn all the lights on in the bathroom. And then when they leave, all the lights should go off. The windows in the toilet just set the light on. Yeah, maybe they don't have a light, and they need the window, otherwise they can't see. Nope. Choose blueprint. Well, we're down to 7 duplicants. We could bring in another. Let's bring in the shine nymph eggs. We could use some more shine bugs in here. We'll get a duplicate next time. Liquid refinement. I think we already have some of that already, don't we? Where are we? Medicines, liquids. Oh no, I don't. It's just the desalinator and the ore scrubber, though. I don't really care too much about those. We could do liquid tuning. We're gonna have to get that eventually. Oh, we also need to get the advanced caffeination. That's critical. Must have advanced caffeination in here somewhere. Do you need a C to pee? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they just want to make sure no one does it on the toilet seat. Oh, it's so dark down here. I should actually set up maybe a Dreco farm underneath here. And then we can have both. It'd be ideal to have them in sort of like close proximity to each other, but actually, you know what? Maybe I should stick the Drecos in here too, and I can separate them afterwards when they're ready to split the room. The only trouble with the Drecos is you can't just open up the room to the environment to take the benefit of the whole space, because they'll crawl out through it. This mode needs a flashlight. Well, some of the duplicants have lights on their helmets. So the miners here, they have these the helmets with a little light on it. So when they go out in the dark, they actually can see better. The same is not true of the other duplicants, though. Ooh. I didn't have enough room in my dining hall, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I only built 6 chairs in my dining hall. Well, that won't do. One of the duplicants currently is not eating in here. And when we have 8 duplicants in here, we have 2 duplicants not eating. You know what? This light is completely pointless here. Let's deconstruct this one. I need to build my power grid here, but I can't see. Yeah, I'm gonna get to ammo suits, but I don't have any. I don't have any reed fiber, so there's until I start to actually farm the Drecos and shave them down a little bit. It does present challenges that way. The lights keep the monsters away. No delete lights. Okay, I'm gonna deconstruct right here. I'm gonna move the door over one. Actually, I probably don't even need to move the door over. Oh wait, what's the requirement for the mess hall or the great hall rather? Recreational building, no industrial machinery. Yeah, so I definitely have to have a door here. So we'll move this over one. That'll give you room for one more table in here. No industrial maximum decor item. Yeah, it doesn't need the recreational building, so I have to have that. Okay. And then furniture-wise, we'll stick another mess table here. Put another light in here too, I guess. Try to keep our duplicants happy if we can. A dark debuff sure slows them down. They get a little weaker. It was a crew that scared the breath out of the dupe. I mean, they were way down there in the dark, and they didn't really have their own personal light because they weren't a miner. They didn't have the mining hat. I can plan to get the decor for the Great Hall. Well, yeah, we could probably actually do a couple of them. Furniture, hanging plants. Let's do 2 hanging plants in here. We'll make it super decored. Where'd the mirth leaf go? We really only have one mirth leaf seed? That's so weird. Yep, that's it. Alright, let's put a different plant in here, I guess. Briar seed it is. I think the mirth leaf looks nicer, but what are you gonna do? Not all plants give the decor, though. Yeah, well, this one is giving 0. Well, it's actually the pot is skipping 0 too. Where's our decor look? I mean, it's fine. They've got decor in here. It'll work. Okay, I need a duplicant with a hat on that has a fancy shiny helmet. Come here. You come over here. I need to see. Can't tell what's going on over here. Okay, now how about you move down here? I know it's gonna be cold and wet, and I'm sorry about this, but you need to come down here. Okay, I need you to dig this out now. Got to make a little more room for water storage in here, because that's a lot of water we have sitting in here right now. Yeah, it was the pot I was looking at. Bluffbriar exudes pheromones, causing critters to view them as especially beautiful. That's good for critters, I guess. Right now it's providing, mess table is plus 41, Bluffbriar is plus 25, lighting's plus 15. Oh, why is the, Mirthleaf is plus 25 as well. So it's the same for Bluffbriar or Mirthleaf. I just like the look of the Bluffbriar, or the, Mirthleaf better. It's molten liquid. We've done the molten liquid thing before. Oh no! What's over here? Granite. Okay. Phew. For a second there, I thought I dug into a chamber that was all gonna like start pouring out on me. Okay. Call that a success. So far, so good. CO2 is surprisingly, like, it must be pretty decent down here. 962 grams. We're keeping it well oxygenated, but it's not going to stay that way. What is going on here? Polluted oxygen. That's got to be from all the bottles in the bathroom. I should put a deodorizer here somewhere. Distracted by cheese with the super chat. I need a duplicate with a hat on to move down here, aka here's your dupe death sentence. Shh, don't tell them. If they don't know, they might survive. Okay, well this is getting lower. Okay, so in here now, we're gonna set up a proper power grid. Heavy wire. Ooh, I don't really have a lot of copper, but hopefully we'll enough to make do. I'm not ready to connect this up yet, so once we're ready to connect it is when I'll make that join. I can't tell where I'm going out here. I need a duplicant. Someone with a hat, please. Oh, where are you going? That's right, go get that metal. We need that stuff. They're all gonna catch pneumonia. Okay, and then going upward. It's gonna go up this way. We're gonna need little sections dug out here on each level. Dig the whole thing out, really. Like this. So that I have a way to feed the wiring through. And then this side here, we'll actually put a wall in. We'll pass the wire through that. On each level, we're gonna need to have the power transformer, but I'm a little bit worried about the amount of metal I have now. Gotta unleash a swarm of shine bugs. Well, we have some shine bug eggs sitting right here. The shine bug feeder is filled up, but let's see where the shine bugs are. That's problematic. There's a shine nymph egg there, so we have one there, we have 3 there. And we seem to have lost our other shine bugs. That's not good. Where'd they all go? Hypothermia isn't lethal. No, it's not. It's just an inconvenience. Added to the darkness debuff. It's just another thing to worry about. Okay. I'm gonna run out of metal here, I think, but we'll do power transformer. So this one will be for this floor. This one for this floor. I guess I should do for the lower floors relative to each one. Probably the easier connection to make, like this. We'll do another shelf up here. Another power transformer. Gotta make sure I actually have the means to get through to all these things. I don't even know if I do. Dig all this out here. I think this side here might actually be still kind of closed up. I didn't extend all the way over because I knew there was a pocket of water here that we had seen really early on. When we started out, if you weren't here for the first stream, oops, we could actually see a little bit. Oh, you're stranded. How'd you get up there with a ladder, buddy? Oh, you're not going to be able to reach that. Okay, dig this out. Cancel that. Dig this. There you go. Now you can get out. Oh, good thing I was watching over there, I guess. How big is this bathroom now? Bathroom, 58 tiles. Max size for the washroom is 64, so we should be okay. Box ruins all my fun. You thought the duplicate was gonna get stuck up there, didn't you? You're waiting for the duplicate death. We've already had one death tonight. Isn't that enough? Unrefrigerated food. We're gonna have to think about the food soon too, because we're already at 35,000 kilocalories worth. What do I have for coal? That's gonna be super important. 7.8 tons. Okay, so we're still okay for coal. Probably helps that we have a smart battery on here in terms of like regulating this, and then if we can start to control some of the lights with motion sensors and timers and stuff, that will help also. I need more ladder over here. I think we got lucky. There's some copper here. That's handy. Take all this out, please. Give me another wall here. See if we can get a duplicate stuck right there. Hopefully Christy doesn't have the debuff that's, or the negative effect that says that you can't dig. What are you, sweating? Where did all the water come from? There we go. You're fine. Just dig your way out of there. Haley with a super chat. Did you take the eggs to the ranch, out of the ranch storage? Ooh, good thinking. I don't think I did. Nope, there they are. They're okay. We got 3 of them there. This room currently has 9 critters in it. That's inclusive of the eggs, though, I think. It looks like they're pretty much all tamed. So once these eggs hatch, then we'll have a full set of tamed critters in there. We can make that room smaller. Yeah, I was just joking. I know the water will start to span the gap between tiles if it's only a 1-tile gap. Choose a blueprint, bomb lily seeds, or another duplicant. Who did we lose? I don't remember what job they had. So we've got research, we have digging, we have ranching, we have more digging and more digging. Cleaning up, we have art. We don't have a chef or anything. I think that could be a thing we might want to do. Choose the blueprints. Digging and building's pretty good. Can't do cooking errands. I'm okay with that. Balloon artist. Sparkle streaker would be kind of nice, though. When they're really happy, they'll run around with a sparkler, which would look kind of neat, particularly in the dark. Pick you for cooking. we don't have any cooking in here. Meep's got operating and medicine. Yeah, just Meep is just exactly the character you want to have medicine on. Increase mugging, increase machinery. I'm going to take the excavation and construction, I think. You're a sparkle streaker. Take the lily seeds. We can find lily seeds elsewhere in this map. Okay, who wants to join the colony? So you can be Nails. We'll do the digging and building thing. Raging Hope. All right, I'll get you. Raging Hope. Oops. Brent, welcome to the colony. So that's duplicate number 8. 8 Redux, we'll call it. Poor sad duplicant. We are going to need to connect this to our power supply now. I'm going to need to do another level up here too, but it might take a little bit to get up there. This needs to be dug out so we can get this done here. Gotta spread the lights out some more. It's funny that the bathrooms are so dark when there's no duplicate in there. I can't even tell what's going on anymore. Okay, we want floor up here. This is going to be connected to that power grid, and then we're also going to need automation wire on this. Woo woo! So far, so good. You know, if you don't count the death. We can't see the tombstone, so it didn't happen. Out of sight, out of mind. I feel bad for the dupes. I thought there were laws against cruel and unusual punishment. Nope, Thomas, not in this world. That world blew up. See what they got them for having laws against cruel and unusual punishment? The world got destroyed. Now the dupes are seeing how it really is. Yeah, mess hall needs another table, but I don't have room for it. I might need to relocate where the mess hall is. Oh no, this Reco died down here. Is this thing set up to store meat? Yeah. Let's maybe set this at a priority 6. Pick up the meat as a matter of priority. Nobody wants to eat floor meat that's been there for too long. Short duration floor meat's okay, but long duration floor meat, not so much. I really got to get rid of those bottles of polluted water, too. I just don't know where I'm going to dump them right now. I guess I could create a little spot in here that takes care of the polluted water. All right, research. What else should we research in here? I guess we could do... You know, we didn't make an artificial friend yet. That would be good. Not because we need to, but just because we want to. I feel like we need a sweepie. Floor meat next to the compost, no less. Yeah. It's just a little poopy. It's still good. It's still good. Shipping. Do I have anyone that can do shipping? Improve construction. Let's give you the construction hat. Okay, so mechatronics engineering is what I need for my rail system there. Who have I got that's even close to having anything that's even remotely something like it? Nobody! Hooray! Alright, it's gonna be a bit. Yeah, that's good times. It's gonna be a while before I get somebody there. What about? Well, actually, this one's close. Or they're well, not close, unclose. They're the ones that's closest to it. Not that that's saying a lot. Let's do improve carry for you. Critter wrenching 2, and then we'll do improve carry for you also. Ooh, we can boost our art up too. There we go. I wish you could just like choose in here for them to redo it instead of like having to destroy it and then tell them and then rebuild it. There's always a good builder in Freddy the Dark. Suits you perfectly. Nice. Need to adjust your timer on your lights. You're getting a lot of unrested because they aren't turning off at the right time. I'm not sure I understand what you mean. Unrested. I mean, I have them right now set up so that they turn off by the time they get there. I don't know, maybe we just need to give them a little bit of a larger gap? It's kind of weird, though. I mean, they're not even in the room. I don't know why they would get a debuff, but we'll try it. Tweak it a little bit. I sort of set it for when they run back there, but as opposed to the actual exact start time. Put the polluted water down the dead dew pole. That'll create polluted oxygen, which will drift out. That will then need to clean. I've got CO2 down here right now. That's the trouble. So it'll end up rising up through the CO2 and end up here, which I guess wouldn't be that bad if I had something to clean up the polluted oxygen that comes off it. I don't know. I'll create like a little separate room or something they dump it in. We have a proper bathroom in here, so it's not even like we're adding any more polluted water bottles. It's just that we already have some there, which is kind of the issue. Alright, let's throw, we'll put a little airflow tile here. Give them a pneumatic door. I'll dig out a little space in here. This could be my polluted water chamber. my cat just showed up down here. He's just randomly knocking stuff off the cabinetry. It's like, what the heck was that noise? We're under attack. Look at the abstract sculptures. Yeah, those sculptures need to these need to be redone, actually. Let's deconstruct these and we'll rebuild them. Now that we have an artist that can actually do it. There we go. The random evil cat attack. They do all kinds of weird random things. Evil little creatures. The small abstract sculptures. Well, I have these ones here, like the hearts. They could get redone too, but... We have artist level 2 now, so anything we do in here to replace these, I guess, will be good. Sculpture block out of granite. Come on, dig faster. There we go. Oh, and these ones here need to be redone. What if I should do... Yeah, I got the lights in there. I guess I can do the large ones in here. I was wondering whether I should do small sculptures with the hanging planters, but I can't really with the lights in there. Okay, I need a duplicant with a helmet, hat, helmet, whatever, light. This one. You'll do just fine. Come over here, please, so I can see. If this is all connected in here, then we should be ready to set stuff up here. Okay, you move upwards here. What are you so excited about? You're standing in water. Okay, how about now you come over to here? I don't need all these batteries. I should deconstruct these. This battery's a problem. With the smart battery down here, we're actually just burning coal for the purpose of storing, and the power goes out of the batteries over time anyway, so we're actually netting a loss, so I shouldn't do that. You should sell I survived and I didn't survive t-shirts for your colonies. That'd be funny. Pretty limited audience though for those. That would be cute though. Okay. Connect you up. Connect you up. Ooh, look at everything light up now. Okay. So now that I have that, I can deconstruct this wire here because I don't need it. And this can be separated. And this could be separated. I'm going to run electrical wire across here. And across here. There we go. Hope these are overloading because of the way I have it connected. Okay, so I actually need heavy watt wire here, I guess. Connect it up this way, and then we can deconstruct this. Build quickly, my dupes. Okay, so that's done. We have that separated into that floor. This could be deconstructed in here. Oops, not the bottom one. Cancel that. That's good. We can deconstruct right in here to separate. Let's go like that, and we'll just plug a little wire in here. Okay, so for now that will be okay. I'm gonna need to do another layer so we can cover another whole swath of this, but that'll help separate the power grid up so we won't overload things. Everything's much, much better distributed now. There we go. Power grid fixed. How about brains not included? I actually created a brains not included shirt. That would be this one. Whoops. Where'd it go? Brains not included. This one here, I just pinned it in the chat. It should pop it up in a moment. Just have I survived on one side of the t-shirt and I didn't on the other. Oh, that would work. Yeah. I died in CrypticFox's base and all I got is this t-shirt. Nice. When you think about it, like with the number of colonies that we've had in the time that I've been playing this game, because it's been a couple years now that we've been playing. With the number of colonies we've definitely had a lot of dead duplicants, because every duplicant in the colony has been named off of something from the chat. Really like your channel. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Glad you enjoy it. Need a brains not included hat. Yeah, I guess it would be fitting to be on your head, wouldn't it? It's a little bit trickier to do the hats because they only have certain thread colors. So it took me a lot to get the hats that I have now, just because I had to submit, I don't know, like a half a dozen times to get the like match the color pattern right for their threads. It was really kind of frustrating. Yeah, the water pump's not in the water, but it's also not pumping anything. It's like literally not even connected to stuff right now. So it's okay. When it comes to the time where we actually need it, we can move it. My dupes never died except the last one, but that wasn't canon. Ha. Oh, this actually here will need to be lowered soon, though. The pitcher pump's already getting a little close there. Oh, the little shine bug's hatched. Hooray! I haven't seen them grooming the shine bugs yet. How are these guys taming? Wildness 70%. Wildness 100%. I wonder if they fixed this so you can't do it anymore. It used to be like you could just like call them into the room to groom them and then let them loose so they would stay happy and they would tame faster. I mean, it's happy, so I guess I shouldn't complain. I guess it'll be alright. Whatever. Whatevs. Oh, this is a door up here, isn't it? No, there is no door. It goes up into nothingness. I need to be able to see it. I gotta send a duplicate up here so I can put a light up here. You've got a hat on. You can go up there. Here, you go up in the darkness. It's like sending you up to visit Stephen King's It. Throw a ceiling light right in the middle here. Okay, we pretty much have the basics all sorted out. We got a good food supply. We got a stable power structure with a decent amount of coal to generate it. It's set up to limit the power consumption. Everyone's got a place to sleep. Ooh, we're missing, excuse me, we're missing a spot for One spot for a duplicant to sit and eat. I gotta make that. Ooh, larva eggs. I'm gonna take those, but I can't hatch them because I don't. I don't have a hot enough spot set up for them. I'm not really set up to do it yet. It's dark. Why? We're playing a mod called Lights Out. This mod makes it so that it's dark around anywhere that you don't have lights. It's dark, and you can adjust the settings on it so that it's at different levels of darkness. I chose pitch black. So everywhere that we don't have light, or where a duplicant isn't standing, because you'll see if we send this duplicant out here in the dark, they actually have the mining helmet on. I have a second mod installed where the mining helmet produces more light. So you can see where they run, we can see again. But unless the duplicants actually set up lights or go wandering out in the darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be able to reach some of that. We can't see anything, so everything's pitch black in areas that we don't have covered off for that. Larva in the coal room. It won't really get hot enough in here. I mean the temperature in here is like not really all that warm. Even the air itself was only like 35, the CO2, so that's not going to work. They need pretty hot temperatures for the larva. Cupid snatches in the bedroom now? Yeah. As the duplicants come in to sleep, Cupid considers offing them to save them the misery of living in a dark colony. So far, so good. I mean, I was expecting a little bit more death than this, to be honest. Ooh, I didn't finish down here yet. All right, somebody come down here. I can't see. Okay, so we do have that. We're gonna do a double airflow tile here. We'll set a deodorizer. We'll set a bottle emptier, which for whatever reason can actually fit in that space. I guess I could dig this up a little bit. Make it look a little bit more natural. Oh, this door needs to be powered too. It's too slow when it's not powered. Okay, so this room here we're going to have for our polluted water. There's only a little bit in the bathroom, but we may end up with polluted water at other points that we have to mop up. And if we do, they can dump it out down there. I kind of like the light down here too, just so I can make sure I keep tabs on how much is in here. So we'll connect up the light in here also. Rancher need perk to tame the animals? They should have the skill. Hold on. He's got this. They have the skill. And in terms of priority, they're set up for ranching. Should be fine that way. They've tamed the ones up here. These are all the hatches up there are tame. Who do you talk to about Discord? Well, that depends on what you want to talk to about Discord. The link for Discord is available from Nightbot, who should be in the chat right now. I can't remember the command for it. But if I don't get the command correct for Nightbot, on the About section, oh, there it is there. It's also on the About section in the YouTube channel. There's a link there for the Discord as well. Liquid tuning, catalytics, hazard protection. That seems like the place to go next. We can start thinking about that. We'll let you join. It says you're banned somehow. Yeah, I'm not sure. You need to talk to the mod so they can look into it, maybe. I don't even know who's here as a mod tonight, to be honest. It's actually really quiet on a mod front tonight. It's good that you guys are all so well behaved and such nice, polite people. Joe's here, but if he's still here. Definitely not too many mods in tonight, though. I don't know how that water get in there, but we'll get that mopped up. Okay, let's set this now for polluted water. I can't even see the bottom here very well with that light, but that's okay. We'll make do. I should have used mesh tile there, maybe. I need more storage too. I know technically we could set up a system that just dumps all the items in a single place and just create like a massive number of things in one little tile, but I don't like doing that. I like to actually use the storage. I feel like that's manipulating the game a little bit too much. So I should probably consider building some more storage here at some point. I don't know where I'm going to put it though. Maybe over here. Dupe has no heart next to Rancher. That doesn't matter. So when you go into the skills, the only thing the heart does is it shows that they have an affinity for it. So they're more likely to increase their experience points more quickly in that skill because they like it. They don't specifically have to have the heart in order to do the job. Put an underwater lamp. How dare you call us polite? You know what I think of you, Fox? You're a big doo-doo head. I am so offended. If I could figure out how to kick you, I'd kick you. Yeah, the affinity helps because they learn the skill more quickly and they gain experience faster, but it's not really a necessity. It's just more like a nice to have. I want another fire pole. I don't know how far down I can go. I can't see. Costs one less negative mood to learn that. Yeah, there's that too. Yeah. Which surely isn't a big deal in the grand scheme of things. There's one little duplicate out here for some reason. Why are you out there? Of all the places you could have chosen to go, why there? We're gonna have to start cleaning up CO2 at some point also. I should consider getting something set up down here for that. Oh, look at all this copper. Okay, let's extend the ladder while I can see. Down to here. Let's plan to strip all this out. And we'll start strip mining down there a bit. Oh, sorry, Poe. You haven't talked in so long. I didn't realize you were still here. Poe's here too. I noticed it took you about 5 minutes to respond, though. Just need to yell at me louder, that's right. Gotta go to bed soon? Yeah. No, we're strip mining, not strippers. Come on now. Another Dreco. Yeah, I've got a couple Drecos down here. I'd like to set up a Dreco farm. Maybe we'll put it on the other side over here. I remember building a ladder here somewhere. I don't remember what's exactly over here, though. I know this is all connected in a loop, and I don't remember exactly what was down this side. Oh, the duplicate's gonna show me. That's nice. Yeah, so I could build one right in here, actually. I could also do a mushroom farm down here if I could get rid of some of this chlorine. And if I could actually get some mushrooms. The only trouble is the mushrooms need to grow in the dark. The duplicants actually cast light when they run around, because I have that turned on, so they're actually shining a small amount of light. I wonder if it would be enough to disrupt the mushroom growth. I don't think I actually have any dust caps anyway, or whatever they're called. Agriculture, no seeds. Mealwood blossom, yeah, I don't have any anyway, I guess. Only one bomb lily seed, too. Beer. No hydrogen, though? Hydrogen's easy enough to get, though. We can just go down here and set up an electrolyzer. It'll produce oxygen and hydrogen. So what I'll end up doing when I create that space for them is I'll have... I'll set up an electrolyzer down there, like down in that, wherever they make that room. So that'll give me 2 benefits. The duplicates that'll in there will have oxygen they can breathe. And then it will also give me the hydrogen that I need to get them to regrow their fur, or whatever you want to call it. So we can shave that off them a second time. I'm going to change this over to tiles here, and we'll plan to put our Drecos down here, I think. That'll make it necessary to put this liquid pump down in the water. Fortunately, we have lots of water, so I can send more from over here if we actually need it later. No beer, it's bad for your liver, it could kill you. It's alcohol that kills bacteria, good and bad. It also tastes good. Well, I mean, if you have acquired the taste. I remember hating it when I first went to university. We drank it because it was cheap. Oh, we're still researching that, alright. Remember to wash your hands and throat with alcohol every morning. That's right. Gotta kill off those germs. And if you need to, snort some too. No, don't really do that. That would be bad. A kid. Why do duplicates only shave Drecos' butts? Well, you know, you gotta shave where the hair is. If that's where all the furry scales are, that's where you gotta do the shaving. It's kind of it's a gruesome task, but someone's gotta do it. Bourbon is fancy whiskey. What do the Drecos... I can't remember what the Drecos eat exactly. Where are you? Drecos! I want the pitch of pepper plants. Okay, they will eat millwood. I wasn't certain of it. But yeah, okay, so they'll eat millwood. They're going to eat phosphorite. Millwood or bristle blossoms for those. All right, so I mean, I could do bomb lilies, but they grow best in chlorine. Actually, I think they actually require chlorine. Pinch of pepper plants would be good if I actually had some, because then we may have the seeds we could use to make a break room, so that we could finally get our access to our coffee, which is super important. But I don't have any seeds for that, so I might actually set up mealwood seeds for our Drecos initially, as long as things don't get too hot. Choose blueprint. Whoop. Wrong button. What happened there? Apparently I clicked on the achievement summary. The pinch of peppers are great. I want those, but I don't have any seeds yet. Okay, so choose blueprint. Hooray! Omelets. You'll never hear me say that in real life. Eggs are gross. Johnny Test is at 6% stress. I wonder if that's because he's the only one who's not eating in here. Das Geist, Christy, Myro, Haley, distracted by cheese. Nope, Johnny Test does eat in there. Why is his stress higher? Where are you, Johnny Test? That's weird. You're definitely meeting your morale needs. He must be hanging out in places that have low oxygen at the moment. It's coming back down. Maybe that's the duplicate that I sent down here. Speaking of which, I need a duplicate down there. I can't see anything again. Who's got a hat? Myro, you'll work. You're our latest sacrificial lamb. Oh, wait. Nope, Myro doesn't have the hat. Johnny does. Come on, Johnny. Come over here. Take a look. I forgot Myro was our rancher. Okay, come down here now. Okay, so for this particular room, I don't need it to be only 4 tiles high. Go over here. Stop being so fast. He's in such a rush to get back. Alright, we'll go that way. Out of accessible water. We still have it for the pitcher pump. For now. It's going to be out soon. It's the very tip of it is in right now. The pump here doesn't really matter. It's not actually connected to anything. I used it to fill up the water for our bathroom, but the bathroom doesn't need to be refilled once you start this cycle. So it's fine. And I have a whole pool of water over here that you can't see. But they could use as well. So we're okay for now. I'll move this this pitcher pump down. No, I guess I could just do it now. There's no harm really in doing it at the moment. We'll deconstruct this. We'll move the pitcher pump down. Stick it down to the water line. And then I'll need to put a little floor above here. Otherwise, we can't reach. Good work, little duplicants. How big is this space here? If I need a wall in here, then this is going to be 8 by 6 is not big enough. It's only 32. Well, work on that right now. Let's do some ladders here. Dig all this out, please. We got purple biome down. Oh, there's a pinch of pepper there. Trouble with the pinch of pepper is they need polluted water too, and I don't have a good source of that. I might still make do just with mealwood for now. As much as I want to have the pinch of pepper nuts, I can switch over to that later when I have more of them stocked up and when I have a better supply of polluted water to work from also. We give each other morale from pleasant chit chat. Yep, they like to socialize. Omelette du fromage. I was curious and looked it up. Bourbon must be made in America with at least 51% corn in the mash and aged in new oak charred barrels. And there's some proof requirements. Yeah, every little bit of alcohol's got its own funny little tweak. Why do you think we were called Scotsmen? Okay. I need... I'm gonna wind up having to pump some of the gas out of here to get this set up properly. I'm also gonna access it in a little bit of a weird way. So I want the CO2 in this room to go down and out of the colony, or out of the area, but I want the oxygen and stuff to stay trapped. So I'm gonna create like a little step system for the duplicants to go in and out that will let the CO2 go out, but the oxygen will stay trapped in with it. So I'll keep the oxygen trapped. The CO2 can join and go down here. Hydrogen will collect towards the top, and that will give our Recos some fun times. I need to build some ladders across here so we can set some lighting in. There we go. Hopefully those reach down far enough. I don't think they're going to, but... Love how much detail Clay put into the dupes' faces and emotions. Yeah, they're actually really cute. I think they've done such a good job on all the little details related to this game. Wait, what's this now? Oh my god, it's so dark down there now. Let's put a floor in here. I've left this thing just on the dirt for long enough, I guess. Okay, we can make hazard suits now. Exosuits, whatever. I guess we'll go down to computing. I mean, most of the rest of the stuff I need to unlock now isn't super critical. I can unlock it basically whenever. Smelting would be a good one to get eventually. I'll have to set up a cooling system for that. Agriculture. Oh, let's actually go up here. I could use fridges. Maybe we could make a little park area too. It's too bad we don't have pips. They could plant some stuff for us. Oh yeah, Crystal got some new CrypticFox merch. That's nice. The hat looks really cool. Thanks for the support on that. I hope you enjoy it as well. Little details are what make players fall in love. Yeah, this game just there's so much complexity. Like you could play this at a very basic level, like just understanding the rudiments of how the game works, and you could play it. But if you want to and you want to put the effort in, there's so much intricacy and detail you can do as well, and create like some really complicated plans for things. I love that about this game. Plus, the duplicates are just super cute. Okay. If we go here, they should be able to make their way up this channel now, up and down this channel. If a duplicate will actually go there to prove it for me. There we go. Perfect. I gotta make sure the room's wide enough. I can't even see. Come on. Give me some power here. There we go. If we get those lights turned on, that'd be great. This mod's making you want to listen to TMBG whistling in the dark. Nice. I don't like this chlorine trapped here. Yeah. Welcome to my world, Rabbit Dog. In the context of streaming, there's always a mix of conversations happening. It's a little... Sometimes a little hard to keep track of it all. Okay. So, in here, I want to do some... Oh, there's actually oxalite down here. That's funny. I'm going to need room in here because I need a couple things. So, we need a grooming station. Ooh, this can't stay this way. I need to deconstruct this. I'm going to need a critter drop-off. I should actually be able to just do a little pneumatic door right here now that I think of it. If I do one right there... they don't need a feeder because they actually eat right off the ground. They're super picky that way. This oxalite's going to be a nuisance. Let's dig into here. I might have actually shot myself in the foot by making it this high. Now that I look at it. Are you guys trapped in here? You don't seem to be all that interested in going out. I wonder if they can't open that door. Oh, no, they can. They're good. Okay, I need a ladder, like, right here. I gotta check the size of my space there soon. Yeah, I got a little bit of random chlorine floating around in here. That's the hazard of, like, digging into places I can't see, is I uncover spots where I let loose some gases that I can't really handle. But it's, the chlorine's okay. It's sitting at a layer between the CO2 and the oxygen, so it's not really causing a problem. There's some in here, but again, it won't really be an issue. It's gonna get trapped with it. I mean, once we start pumping oxygen and hydrogen in here, it'll get a little messier, but... Let's do another ceiling light here. Yeah, I gotta get a whole bunch of them in here. It's such a dark little spot down there. I kind of want it to be well lit. Yeah, most people shy away from what Rabbit Dog links. Yeah. Poor sleepy duplicants. Back to work. We're not paying you to slack. Okay, so I can't remember the number of farm tiles we need to be able to feed X number of Recos. So we're just gonna make a few of them for now. There's lovely algae in here too. It'll come in handy. What's out of stable? This room's gonna be too big. 130 tiles, that's not good. Uh-oh. I shouldn't have made it so tall. I can't see. Is that 12 by 8? Yeah, that's much too big. Well, actually, this would be the right size, like right here. Which leaves very little room for... Okay, I have an idea. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct that. I'm gonna put a little step like right here. And we'll put our critter drop-off up there so it's out of the way. Our grooming station can go right here by the door. Shearing station can go right after that. We need to dig over here. We're going to need a wall built all the way along this side over here. And that should give me the right size, I think. I can't reach over there. Ha! Dope. Wait a minute. How wide is this? 13 by 8. That's too big. 12 by 8. Ah, made it just a little bit too wide. Oh, shoot. Okay, hold on. Cancel that. Deconstruct here. This needs to be where the wall is. We'll get there. Okay, I don't need this much ladder here anymore. We can get some of this gone. It's not really like making it needlessly complex, I guess. Farm tile. Close this off. Get rid of all the ladder. Oh no! Just deconstruct this. There we go. I'm not sure if this is going to be enough to feed the Drecos, but we'll see how it goes. It's kind of inconvenient that it's actually going to be on the floor because it's taking up floor space. I'd rather have the plants up high. But that's okay. Okay, so now I need to make a little shelf in here. Where we're going to put an electrolyzer. And this will need to be fed by a water pump coming out of here. I broke that ladder a little prematurely, maybe. But actually, let's put this in a place where I know they're actually going to be able to build it. There we go. They can reach most of that. Once I give them the ladder, they'll be able to get the rest of it. Ladder, like so. And then this will also need to be plugged in, so we're going to need power, so we'll just connect that down here. Plunk. Okay, so that'll give me a layer of hydrogen at the top when this runs. It'll give me oxygen toward the bottom, so the duplicants will be able to breathe. We can grow mealwood down here. The trouble is the oxygen that comes out of the electrolyzer is actually really hot, so it might make it too hot in here for the... oh, it's already 32 degrees. It's going to be too hot for the mealwood anyway. Alright, well, this is all going to be for naught. I'm going to have to change it. It's going to be too hot. I'm going to have to wait until I can actually get the pinch of pepper nuts, because they can handle the heat, but the mealwood can't. So that's going to be a problem. I'll take the salt water. But that's okay, because we just hit the 11 o'clock hour anyway. So we need to do some tweaking down here to change this up a little bit. I'll change it up to plants that grow along the ceiling instead. And we'll give our duplicants a way to harvest them so they can actually get some pinch of pepper nuts out of it. We'll see how it all goes. See, you told you to scrap it all. Yeah, pretty much going to need to. But thanks everyone for coming and hang out tonight. I'm going to call it a wrap. Tomorrow night I'm playing some State of Decay 2. That'll be at 9 p.m. Eastern time as well. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do for the rest of the week. I have codes for a number of games now that aren't out yet, but will be out in some, over the course of the next month or two. So I'm trying to decide if I want to start playing some of those on stream, or if I want to try to record them as shorter videos to upload, so that they're more clickable kind of thing. So I'll have to see what I do with that. But I'll figure out the rest of my stream schedule for the rest of this week. Thanks everyone for coming to hang out. Appreciate the super chats and the support as always. I'm as always CrypticFox. I'll see all of you next time.